Hi, my name is Third Katayok and this is Third Talks, where I get to talk about things that I love talking about. And that's everything. As promised in my previous vlog entry, this topic is cut into two parts. Advice for work from home setup for the bosses and for the employees. We've heard employees' concern for their bosses and those were tackled in the previous entry. But please don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel so that you will be updated on the forthcoming vlog entries that I will be posting. Today, I'm going to share with you work from home setup tips for the direct reports. Recently, I've seen a lot of posts on my Facebook timeline containing complaints of friends regarding the new working arrangement. Marami ang arag.
Is this what you call living? This is what we call dying!
In fact, some of them have wished that they could go back to the office. Ngunit, sa panahon ngayon, hindi maaari! But this is part of the new normal, so we have to suck it up. First of all, one manager told me to tell the employees, ang work from home ay hindi leave! So when a manager asks you something, he is expecting you to respond to it immediately as if you were there sitting in front of him at the office. Think work from home like you're still physically in the office. So if you're working from 8 to 5 p.m., it is expected that you turn your computer on before 8 a.m. Have a break from 12 to 1 for your lunch and then go back to work at 1 and then turn off your computer at 5 p.m. Why did I emphasize that you have to turn on your computer before 8 a.m.? For you to give ample time to prepare. For example, if you have reports or some presentations or for the internet connection to be stable. Also, this works when you are scheduled for an online meeting. Always give yourself at least 30 minutes so that you won't look stressed and haggard at exactly your login time. This is where proper time management plays a vital role. Define your work properly and create a work routine, separating your tasks at work from your responsibilities at home. It is advisable that you assign a separate and exclusive workspace at home, preferably where you would be least distracted. In this way, your comfort spot wouldn't be a place for you to get stressed out. Don't eat at your work area. If you do that, you'd eventually get stressed and burned out. If you don't have any separate space for your work and for your personal stuff. Also during breaks, I advise that you talk with someone either physically or virtually and never discuss matters about work. Work from home is not totally the same with 8 to 5 work arrangement. It is better to adapt to this new routine based on progressive milestones. For example, what you can do daily or weekly or forthrightly, and allow yourself some time for your self-defined milestones that can be done interspersely with some personal tasks like cleaning or cooking or even looking after your kids. Now this time will have to be a little geeky. Remember the formula for stress? Stress is equal to force over area. Now, with this given formula, what can we control? It's the area. Force is always there from the external forces. Now, when it comes to area, in order for your stress to be lower, you have to widen your area as a person. How? Because you would think that work from home is really stressful if your mind is focused on that being stressful. An anxiety over disrupted routine and distractions at home can come into play with your productivity levels. Because you think that it is more stressful to be working from home than in the office, devote some time for personal care. For example, you can do stretches in between work, do some exercises, or beautification. Keep yourself healthy at home. And when I say healthy, it's not only about the physical aspects like eating right or exercises. You also have to hone and develop your holistic well-being. For example, you need to pray and read the Bible for you to also have the spiritual growth. Connect with your small groups and have Bible study. You also need to take care of your mental health. So talk with your friends or peers or your family and tell them how you're exactly feeling. You may also do weekly quizzes with your friends wherein you can also win some cash prizes or even giveaways. Also try to enroll yourself in other social clubs, for example Toastmasters, wherein you can regularly meet other people and develop your leadership and communication skills. For more information, you can visit Kamanava Branch Toastmasters Club and Toastmasters Club of U-Belt. So set new boundaries at home, especially now that work-life balance no longer exists in this time of pandemic. This is also the perfect opportunity for you to prove to your boss that you are trustworthy, that you can work best with less supervision. So do the best that you can, but don't get to the point of being bida-bida where you can take everything even if you no longer can't. Do what you can, but don't push yourself beyond your limits or else you will get stressed out. Your manager will also think,
Nakaya pa naman to ng empleyado ko, kaya bigyan ko pa to ng maraming loads.
hanggang sa ma-realize mo, nababaliw ka na. You need to recharge yourself or else you will get burned out. But remember, don't relax too much, especially in working hours, because this is not vacation. Also, be proactive. Don't keep on complaining. Find a way to resolve your concerns. If you have poor internet connection, go to the nearest internet shop or buy a better data plan. If your laptop or computer or any equipment are left at the office, find a way to have them delivered at home. If you can't hear properly during online meetings, invest in audio devices. Be mature enough to find a solution. Focus on the things that you can control of. Over-communicate. Text, email, call, and update every person in your team how you're doing. Remind ourselves continuously about information handling and security. Huwag pong ipagkalat sa ibang mga tao kung ano ang hinaharap ng kasamahan mo sa opisina. For example, if someone in the team is infected with COVID, never ever share it with other people. While it is that patient's responsibility to divulge his information to others, it is never your right to tell the entire nation about his state. Most importantly, be honest to your boss about how you exactly feel. But always be respectful. You can tell your boss, Sir, I think masyadong marami na tong load na binigay mo sa akin. Parang hindi ko na po kakayanin. Or Sir, alas 12 na po ng gabi, patulugin niyo naman po ako. Can we do it tomorrow? I don't think that your boss will be able to get mad at that, right? And this is one of the common mistakes of people. Don't complain on social media. Aside from the fact that your boss might not be your friend or that you have restricted him from viewing that status, it doesn't speak well about your professionalism. Don't eat the hands that feed you. Albert Kim Hubbard said, if you work for a man in heaven's name, work for him, speak well of him, and stand by the institution he represents. If you growl, condemn, and eternally find fault, why? Resign from your position. Because after all, having work, regardless of how stressful it is still work, so be grateful. Once again, my name is Third Katayok na nag-iiwan sa inyo ng isang katagang. Every job is a self-portrait of the one who does it. Always autograph it with excellence. Until the next episode of Third Talks.